Good morning, good morning, good morning. There is Sam and Sadie. You guys are so cute. Awesome. For those of you that are just jumping on and joining the replay, I'm so glad to have you guys here. Hey, Kaylin, good morning. And awesome. I'm going to do a quick session, so it'll be short. I have an appointment at 10, which is also going to be pretty cool. So I want to do a really fast, I just took these guys for a walk in the rain, so I'm still a little bit wet. I'm going to do something pretty quick with them, and then I'll let you guys watch. And I'm not sure I'll necessarily have tons of time for questions, although if Kaylin is available, she's watching, she works with me, and she's worked with these guys, so if you have questions, Kaylin can probably answer them. But I'm just going to work a little bit on pulling one dog off and making sure the other dog stays. Cool, Kaylin, thank you. So just let people know you can answer their questions. I'll pull one dog off, make sure the other one stays, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna jump right in and start to work them. But in the meantime, good morning. And if you guys are new to watching me or following me, my name is Kim Greco, and I own a dog training business called Paws and Possibilities. And I've created our online dog training program called Manners Matter. Awesome, let me get to work. Awesome. And before too, you guys will see I'm working them both on e-collars, and this is the transmitter for that. So you'll see I'll be pushing this button when I'm asking them to do something. Right now it's set on 4 for one of the dogs and 5 for the other. Super, super low. I can't even feel it till it's on a 7 on the most sensitive part of my skin. It just helps layer in communication for them. Eventually that helps me work them without a leash, longer distances. So we can do a whole scope if you guys have questions about the e-collar. For right now, just watch as I use it. I integrate it also with the clicker. So sometimes I'll click and sometimes I say yes. Those are interchangeable, but either way, I will always give a treat. Okay, cool. Sadie. Yes, good boy, Sam. That was so good. Down. Wrong. Yes. Good. Sadie. Good girl. Good Sam. Place. Yes. Excellent. Without much help from me at all. Right? You were so good that you stayed. Good, good, good. Good, Sadie. Sam. Yes. Good girl. Sam. Sam. Yes. Place. Good. Yes. she got one. Good. Down. Sadie. Good girl, Sadie. Good, Sam. Good. Sadie. I know, you guys aren't used to working together. Sadie. Good girl. Good. 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 Sit. Excellent. Good. 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 Good, Sam. Sadie. Sadie, good. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good, Sam. Good, Sadie. Good. Okay. Excellent. Place. Good. Sam. Good, Sadie. Good. Excellent. Go away. Molly. Yes. Sadie. Good girl. Good, Sam. Sadie, girl. I know. Good. Sadie. Place. Yes. Good girl. Good, Sam. Good. Sadie. Yes. Good. Sadie, place. Good girl. Awesome. Oh, and they learned yesterday, let me see if I can show you on the screen. If you can see, where can I point? Right there across the back. Let me see if I can point this way. Right here. There's a rope on the ground. You can see a little silver box against the wall. There's a rope there. There's a rope there, and they learned yesterday not to cross it. Cool. I know you guys are just watching, but it seems quiet out there. There's some hearts. Cool. Good. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Good. Good, 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 good. 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 Okay, Sadie. Good girl. Excellent. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Good girl. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. They were awesome. They're so good. So Sadie, like the worst thing she's doing is going back to her place without permission, right? Like, or when she doesn't need to. And I would much prefer, don't cross that rope down there. I would much prefer to have her, thank you so much. Hey, Lauren, hey. I would much prefer to have her default to, hey, I'm not sure what to do. How about if I go to my place? Than any of the alternatives, right? So I'm very gentle with like just pulling her back off again. Awesome, cool. So they were so good that I was able to do that pretty quick. I have like 5 minutes. If you guys have any questions about what you just watched, I'm happy to answer them. So keep in mind, was I using the e-collar? Yeah, Lauren, I think maybe like 2 or 3 times I pushed the button, and it's just if there was like ever so slightly a latency. I think one time I told Sam to go to place and he stopped to get the treat on the floor first. I pushed the button just to help remind him, like, whoops, you're supposed to be moving. So, I mean, as Lauren knows, we use the e-collar a lot like leash pressure, but most of the time, no problem, I'm glad you asked. Most of the time I wasn't pushing the button because they were just boom, like whatever I said. I would have pushed the button if I had called one off, like let's say, I'll explain the rope thing. Yeah, let's say I pulled Sam off and Sadie broke and came with him. I would have used the e-collar again, and my goal would have been, without really helping her much, that she would have been able to figure out how to correct herself. Cool. And the rope thing, it's just something that I train. It is possible to set 2 levels on the dual. Yep, it is. And so the rope, Crystal, to answer your question, I put a rope down on the ground, and then I teach the dogs that they're not allowed to cross the rope even if I do. If they were to step across the rope, I say they hear a tone from that little sensor that's up there. When they're first learning it, they hear the tone. If the tone goes off, I squirt them. If they don't cross it or they don't hear a tone, then I click and give them a treat. So they learned, these guys learned this in one session. It's super easy for them to learn, and it really helps. Obviously it helps. It's way easier to have a rope down on the ground than a baby gate that you have to step over. So in this particular family, they said that Sadie jumps their baby gate. So I know. Well, the clients needed help, right? I'll do anything. So Sadie jumps their baby gate. So this will solve that problem. Cool. Where do you get the tone box? Well, Crystal, great question. I sell them. I worked with a company and we were able to find one that's designed exactly like we need for this. And so we're actually working on putting kits together right now that will soon be launched and for sale on my website. And in the meantime, if you want something or want to get a kit like that, I can certainly send you what you need. So if you're interested in getting a kit like that, you certainly can get in touch with me. So Crystal, you can get in touch with me anywhere you want. Other people, you can always check in. You can send an email through our website directly, or you could ping me on Twitter or on my Facebook page. So you can find me at PawsnPossibilities.com. Paws and Possibilities on Facebook. Same username on Twitter as I have on Periscope, KimPawsnPoss. So somebody was asking about different levels on the e-collar for 2 dogs. So yes, right now, you can, I don't know if you guys can see this, I don't know what that means. I don't know, can you guys see it, the number? I just turning it, so that was 8, let's see if I put on 4 here, and can you see, it looks like it's glare, you can see it, oh good. So it's on 4 and the top says 1 dog. If I lock it, I can toggle over to 2 dog and change 2 and put the second dog on, let's say, 2. So then the second dog is on 2. Gosh, you guys can see that. And then if I toggle through, the first dog should still be on 4. If I toggle through again, first dog's on 2. Yeah, it's so easy. I'm going to do a whole video for this family on how to use a 2-dog collar. And I was almost tempted to Periscope it. I'm going to go through everything with like how to turn it on, how to turn it off, what settings we use, how to change it like that, how to use a different feature. I have to do an e-collar. I have to do a Periscope on one of the new features of the e-collar that some trainers have asked me about. Not a lot of people are familiar with it. Do a video, I will, about the tone feature, where if I push a different button, then they'll hear a tone on our collar first, followed by the stem. So that feature is super helpful on some circumstances. So anyway, you guys, this is life, right? Like, they're so fun, they're so great. Whoa, they're knocking. Yeah, isn't that funny? I just said they're so great, and I knocked the tripod over. They're just roughhousing now. They're not doing anything wrong. I know, right? They're so fun. Nah, crash, boom. These guys are so cute playing with each other. Well, mine too also, but the other 2. They're really, really such a pleasure to work with. So I have to go get ready for another session. I am doing a Skype session with a woman who is helping to So, yeah, I know. And they're not calm puppies, right? So we specialize in teaching dogs to be calm. So I love this, that you get to see both sides. Like, this is how they would be acting normally, and then we teach them how they can be calm. Let me move out of the way so you can watch that. It's pretty cool. Cool. Any other questions before I head off? I'm doing a session, a Skype session with someone who's helping me do some work with essential oils with my German Shepherd. So I might ask her for permission if I can periscope a small portion of our session where Boomer is specifically choosing the oils. And if she agrees to that, if she says yes, look for that. And it might be maybe an hour from now. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes from now or so. So if you see it, it'll be probably pretty short, and I probably won't interact much with you, but if you're interested, it's fascinating. She's having me hold oils out for him, and he's picking and choosing whether or not he wants them or not based on his needs. And it's because my German Shepherd is having some itchy skin issues, and so she's helping me work with clearing that up. So it's pretty fascinating. It's a learning curve for me. Scott, I think you just joined. Good morning. You have to watch the replay. These tags just did a training session, and they were super calm and totally well behaved, and now they're not, right? Difference between fight and roughhouse. Oh, in watching these guys, so a lot of times I will watch the energy. If it's, I'll figure out if it's fighting or roughhousing, basically based on whether or not the energy is reciprocal. So if it starts to become a fight, generally one dog is really into it and the other dog is actually a little trying to avoid it, unless it's two dogs fighting. But you can tell, like, these guys are 100% roughhousing. Same with my two, actually. We're also roughhousing. Only one time since they've been here has it ever even gotten close to the line where one of the, I think it was Sadie, her energy just got a little bit too rough. And so, and Sam's demeanor changed almost instantly. I said enough, and she stopped right away. So they're really super easy to manage. But a lot of times we'll figure out if you hold one dog or stop one dog, does the other dog take advantage of that to get away, or does the other dog like keep coming back like, I want more, I want more, I want more? That's always a good sort of a litmus test to see how the other dog is feeling. So I think that's it. I am going to go get ready for my Skype session with dealing with essential oils. You may or may not hear from me again in the next 2 hours. It will be dependent upon, yeah, it will be dependent upon how Christine feels about sharing this on Periscope or not. I'm guessing she'll be fine because we've been recording our sessions, and she posted some of the pictures of Boomer already on her Facebook page. So anyway, we'll see if that happens. That'll be coming up in the next 2 hours. Otherwise, you guys have an awesome, awesome day, and I'll just keep playing with these puppies. Cool. Take care. See you soon.